Muddy River TV.
Hey
everybody, we're out and about and we're at Severs Orthodontics to talk about their 1-year anniversary of serving up Quincy some smiles. Grant Severs has agreed to give us a tour of the new state-of-the-art facility, and I'm excited to show you it. So come on, let's go check it out. All right, inside this beautiful facility, and there's my friend Grant. Hey, it's like you were expecting me or
nice
something.
To see ya.
Nice seeing you. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so we're here to talk about the 1-year celebration of Severs Orthodontics, and you're going to show me and the audience a little bit around.
Well, come on in. So
so it's beautiful, by the way, Grant, in here. It's so fresh, so light.
Thanks so much. Yeah, we tried to do our best to make it as modern and things as we could when we were designing. We'll start here. This is the treatment coordinator room, or our exam room. And so whenever a patient comes in, just like you walked in, we'll bring them in the exam room. We'll take some photographs and x-rays, and then usually patient will sit here, mom and dad will be over there, my treatment coordinator Nicole will be there, and then we can pull up all the photos and the x-rays and everything on the TV. And
so it's somebody's mouth really
exactly.
big on that TV.
Big, yeah. We blow it way up. Nobody ever wants my photos for Facebook or anything like that, social media, but I understand. So we'll talk about everything. We talk about a starting point, and then how we're going to achieve our desired result.
So this is the breakdown room where, I'm sure a lot of parents come in here like sweating and, nervous. But I think being a parent myself that was here, you come out feeling a little bit of relief.
Yeah. And the whole idea is to have the patient and the parents on the same page as I am from day one. So we all know what's going to happen at the first stage, second stage, third stage. Just as we go through treatment, we all know, hey, it's going to be 18 months. Hey, we do need to have, let's say we're going to wear this appliance, or we do need some teeth taken out, or, whatever's going on. If we're going to do an expander, we're going to be, an open book the whole time. And so that way everybody knows exactly what's going on throughout treatment.
Yes. And then also the last thing is this where you talk about budget is what?
Yeah, exactly. And Nicole does a really good job breaking that down. So we do 0% financing here at the office. So we'll just take the treatment plan. So say it's a 24-month treatment plan. We'll ask for a few $100s down, and then just to get started with the process, and we can spread your treatment out over those 24 months, or say that the patient is in treatment.
That's amazing.
And then we can work with the monthly budget too. If we want to stay in the $300 mark or whatever. We talk about down payments, and Nicole has a slider and she goes through all that. So it's convenient. People seem to really like it.
It's not every day that you hear 0% financing in the house. So
All right. Okay, we'll keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
This place is huge. So this is the actual clinic.
Yep, this is the clinic. So this is where I hang out over here, work on the computer, oversee the patient. So all these are the patient chairs here. We have 4 patient chairs currently. And then all the benches that are against the wall are so, parents or siblings or mom and dad can come back and go through the appointment with the patient. And then that way, again, we're kind of still sticking with everybody being on the same page, and they can ask their questions or what we're doing and how things are progressing and how the oral hygiene looks. We want to make sure the kids are still brushing and keeping everything clean and doing their part.
So when you have the multiple chairs and there's just one of you, is it mostly for on your days that you actually do braces on certain days, so you're getting them?
And so we'll have our far chairs for scanning, so we don't do any of the slimy, goopy impressions anymore that you used to do for any sort of appliances. So that chair down there is dedicated for scanning. This first chair right here we use for records, so we'll take all the photographs and everything like that for this. And then these 2 middle chairs are basically the meat and the potatoes, where we're doing we're putting the braces on, we're changing the wires, we're changing the colors, and then we're just going through our adjustments every couple months or so.
Hopefully they have the meat and potatoes out of their mouths while you're doing that.
That's right.
My camera guy told me the best thing about going to the dentist, obviously not the orthodontist, but you had to have Oreos, spinach, and garlic before you go.
Oh yeah, I've seen it all, and especially when they got the colors on and they can pack food up under the color, the braces. Yeah, there's always one. So that brings us kind of to our next spot over here is that when the kids come in.
Wait, what's this room?
This is sterilization. So this is where everything is cleaned. So it's really convenient because we can take all of our instruments right from the clinic chairs over here. So this would be like the dirty side of sterilization. So we run everything through the machines, and then once everything is clean, we can move it over here to the clean side, and then that's kind of where it's all stored until we need it. All right. Yep. So the brushing station, yeah. So this is where, like your cameraman was talking about, we usually so we have the toothbrushes here. So kids can come in, you know, when they check in from their appointment at the front desk, they can come back, they can brush their teeth, and then hopefully we can get some of those Oreos.
Take their selfies in the mirror.
Yeah, Oreos and spinach out of the braces before we're diving in there. Yep.
That's awesome. And then back here is...
Yeah, so this is just the x-ray room right here. This is part of initial records. So we do 2 different x-rays. On the right side is kind of a full picture of the teeth. It's called a panoramic x-ray. And then over there on the left is a cephalometric x-ray, which makes sure that we're putting the teeth at the proper angles.
Everything in here looks so, I mean, I'm not an x-ray machine expert by any means, but so state-of-the-art.
Thanks.
So brand new.
Thanks.
I've not seen a place like this ever, you know. As we talked about, Grant and I did a little bit of a article when you first started, and part of it was there's no place in town like this, you know.
Well, I appreciate that.
I didn't want to say a monopoly, but you kind of are like the one person in town, I feel like, that, you know, has everything fresh, new, and I don't know, like just so convenient too.
Well, it's been great. I think that we've gotten a lot of positive feedback from the people in the community, and we haven't done, you know, a ton of marketing or billboards or TV advertisements or something like that, because it seems like the social media and word of mouth and everything is spreading very quickly. So,
good. But we always appreciate your support.
Oh yeah, super fortunate.
So moving on is...
Yeah, so this is our last little room. This is the lab. So this is where we make the retainers, or we can make different appliances in here. This is our retainer machine, and then back behind this door here is the 3D printer. So that scanner that we have that's in the clinic that we were talking about, we can take that scan, send it directly back to this 3D printer, and then we can have some 3D models printed of your teeth in about 10 or 15 minutes.
Wow.
And then we can make your retainers very shortly after that.
So who's making, are you the one making the retainers?
I'm the doctor and the lab tech around here right now. So yeah. Yep. We'll head back out to the waiting room.
Yeah. Okay, so this waiting room too is so comfy, and like I said, when parents come in and they're sweating, this just makes you not so nervous.
Yeah, thanks. We wanted to make it feel homey, but we also wanted to give everybody their space, so we got plenty of chairs. We have a little coffee bar, some bottled water for everybody. There's some tic-tac-toe and some games over there for the kids that they're playing. And
like you said, the space. I do like the space, because you're not always wanting to sit right next to...
Yeah, you don't want to be super crammed.
Yeah.
And it's nice. It's nice too. You know, usually, I mean, from time to time, we'll have, of course, parents with multiple children. And so either a couple of them are in braces, or, you know, the older one's in braces and mom and the younger one are hanging out here or something. So...
over there, where the big sign is that where everyone usually goes to take their picture?
Yeah, that's the photo op wall, yeah. So,
wait, what did you call it?
The photo op wall, yeah. So our receptionist, Cheyenne, does all the photos, and she has the signs that says, you know, before braces or after braces.
Behind bars.
Yeah, behind bars.
Love that.
First day behind bars. Yeah, it's fun. So.
And then all of your decor is...
Yeah, the art. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I know.
Mouths.
Just fun stuff. I found different places online. I wish I knew more about the art and the different artists, but just cool kind of on-theme stuff that, you know, went well with the practice and happened to have the blues of our colors.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So I don't know how many times I've already been in here, and I think it was just the last time I go, oh, those are teeth.
Yeah.
So that took me a minute, but she's like, you didn't see that, Mom? No, I'm usually nervous coming in here.
Sure.
Because, you know, my daughter is may have a broken bracket or two when I'm bringing her in here, but
I'm going to play the fifth on that.
Yeah, but you're always so kind about it, and like I said, makes the parents feel comfortable, makes the children feel comfortable. You're like her friend, is what she thinks.
Awesome. That's great.
That is awesome, though, to have a friendly smile.
Sure.
And speaking of smile, I always joke, have you seen the teeth on this guy? All right, so we're back in the room where pretty much it all does take place, and we're here to talk, like I said, a little bit about, this is the anniversary of Severs Orthodontics.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a big deal because not only is it an anniversary of your business that has been so successful this last year, but it's an anniversary of you and your little family moving here to Quincy, right?
That's right, yeah. So it's been a big year for us. So my wife and I got married in September of last year. We opened the business up in October of last year, and we welcomed our first daughter in July of this year. So
I'm all smiles because his daughter's so cute, and no, it's also just like the American dream. Like you really did it, but you made it happen. And I know along with your wife, but you had so much schooling. We talked about that in the article. I think I joked about it a little bit, saying you graduated, what was it, 23rd grade?
Yeah, exactly.
After your residency.
Exactly. Yeah. Looking back now, it's like, was it worth it? Absolutely, but I don't know if I'd want to be back there.
But you were here, you were there, you're everywhere, and now I feel like you're home, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Quincy has been amazing. The community has really welcomed us, and starting the practice from the ground up, I wasn't exactly sure what to expect because, like I said, I'm not from here, and I didn't know exactly how the public was going to react and things. And the word of mouth has been big for us. Social media. Pun
intended.
Yeah, exactly. Social media has been great. I just feel like they're really solid people that walk into this office and they want what's best for their families, and we just hit it off and we have a good relationship, and it's just caught on like a wildfire. So,
well, like I said, it was a bit of a monopoly in this, you had to go out of town to get your orthodontics work sometimes. So Quincy would open this, I think, regardless, with open arms. Luckily, they got the good orthodontist behind it all.
Yeah, well, my family and I, we feel super blessed, and now it's gotten to the point where, we're not going to go to Hy-Vee or Sam's Club or anything without not seeing a couple patients here or there. So,
and are they like, hey, Dr. Severs, or it's hey, Grant? Who are you to these people?
Hey, I love being Dr. Severs or hey, Grant. It doesn't matter to me either way. Yep.
So down to earth. Love it. Once again, we're at 3915 Main at Severs Orthodontics, out and about, taking tours, learning more about the great businesses in Quincy. You can see it currently right now because there's a giant jack-o'-lantern out there.
That's true. That's true. Yep.
It is. We talked about the photo op wall. That is a photo op in and of itself, kind of celebrating the Halloween season, but we're also celebrating, like I said, the 1-year anniversary, and you're doing that with a special.
Yeah, we have a special going on right now for just $500 off anyone that signs up for orthodontic treatment. It's going to go until November 15th, I believe.
Awesome.
So yeah, just mention the promo when you come in, and my treatment coordinator will get you $500 off, and it always comes with complimentary photos and x-rays and things like that.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Sounds like a deal. Go ahead and give Severs a call today.